Guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jesse and I make videos on budgeting, saving money, paying debt, and also doing some money saving challenges. If this interests you in any way, please consider subscribing. We upload videos 3 times per week. Now with that being said, let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is going to be about stuffing check number 2 in our envelopes. If you're interested to see where we're going to be stashing or stuffing our cash in our envelope, make sure to watch the entire video. Now before we get to counting the cash and how much money we have on the envelopes so far, let me just let you guys know that I have upgraded this sheet. If you recall from last time, the sheet that I had was actually written manually, so just to make it easy for you guys to see and actually for myself as well, I went ahead and created basically the exact same sheet that you saw last video, and I went ahead and created it on Word doc just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit more easy just to see. Now here at the top, what we have is January 2020, which is the month, of course. Here we have on the left hand side we have the income, and then check 1, 2, 3, and 4. Today we are going to be stuffing check number 2, which is a total of $1,960. Then here we have the expenses. We have the total. The total is basically how much we're going to spend on each of these expenses for the month. Then we have check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Basically, it lists how much money we're going to be taking out of each check to match that total. Now, first things first. If you see here on the expenses, I have added a few envelopes or expenses, one of them being sinking funds. If you're interested in watching the sinking funds video, I'll go ahead and add the card right here on the upper right hand corner, and also I'll add the rest of the videos of our channel that you guys can go check them out if you're interested in watching the other content that we do have. Now the other thing I had added as well is savings. Okay, savings, because I have been getting a lot of questions about savings. Are we saving money, or if there's any savings at all? And yes, guys, we do have savings. We do have a savings account. So I'll be stuffing some of the savings today in the envelope. So if you're interested in that, make sure to watch the entire video so you guys can see how much we're going to be putting in our savings for today. Okay. Now with that being said, again, we are going to be doing only $1,960 for today, and so we're going to get this money and count it out and basically break it down in each of these expenses categories. Now if you see here, if you see zeros here, that means we've already filled up that envelope for that month. So technically we're only going to be filling out the other boxes that you see are empty. Now before we start stuffing, very important, let's count out the cash. So we should have $1,960. So I'll go ahead and get the envelopes, the envelope from the bank, put it to the side, and we're going to go ahead and count it together. Okay, so we should have 1960 right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 1800 in just hundreds. Put it right here. Let's see, we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that makes it 1900. So let's count up to 5. So we should have another $60 here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we have a total of, let me put this here, we have a total of $1,960. So again, this is the second check for the month. It actually belongs to the wife. That's going to be her check, and we're going to be going and stuffing it together. So now the next step is to count the envelopes that we have here. These envelopes, since we've added a few more categories, I went ahead and created new ones, as one of them being the sinking funds and the other one being the savings. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it. Okay, so we have from rent all the way down. Now if you guys didn't see here on the expenses, right, so we have rent, which is a total of $1,600 for the month. Utilities is basically the electricity and the gas. Between myself and my wife, since it's only 2 of us in our apartment, it only comes out to around $60. Now, some of you guys might be asking, why is it so low? And it's honestly because myself and my wife, we are typically we are at work all day. Technically, if sometimes it feels like we just sleep in our apartment, right? Because we're gone the whole day. Groceries for this month, it's only 100. Restaurants is only 100. And the reason it's so low is because we had some money left over from December. That's why it was only 100. Typically, we do have around, I think groceries is 300 for the month and restaurants is 200. But for today, for this month, I should say, it's only going to be that amount. Car gas, 100, because we had money left over from last month. Cell phone, 130. Internet, 35. Spotify, 15. Student loans, 470. Car insurance, 170. Gym, total around 50 bucks. Parents, it's 300 for the month. We still help out our parents, so we do have a specific category for them. We have vacation, which is 150. Sinking funds, as I mentioned, this is one of the newest ones. I have a specific video on the sinking funds, so make sure to check it out here on the card. There you guys can understand a little bit more on that, or what's in our sinking funds. I know it is a little high, but again, we might be adjusting some of these numbers as we go on throughout the year. Okay, so don't stress on this, guys, so it might be adjusted later on. Okay, so right now we're just going to be counting how much money there's actually in these envelopes before we go ahead and stuff them with the new check. Okay, so for rent, we have, let's take it out, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 400. We are going to be stuffing it today. I'll put it here on the side. We have utilities, 20 bucks. Now, if you notice here, the utilities, I just literally wrote it out, and it's not like the rest of them, so I need to upgrade this one. But for now, I just went ahead and wrote it out. We have groceries. I don't know, how much money do we have in groceries? So you have 120, 40, 60, 80, 100. So it looks like we still have $200 left in groceries for the entire month, which I think it's fair. I think we should be fine. Restaurants, on the other hand, that could be a little different. So we have $20, $40 left on restaurants for the entire month. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if that's even gonna last us. So now we have car gas. Let's see how much car gas we have. We have, let me just fix it up. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. So we have $260 of car gas, which is fine. All right. Cell phone, we have 120, 25, 30. We still haven't paid that, but that's fine. I'm just showing you guys how much money is in there. Internet, I went ahead and paid it already. Spotify, I never put anything on the Spotify because that just comes out automatically from my check. Student loans, we already took it out. I already have it separate. I need to go ahead and pay it for the month. Car insurance, we only have 100. I paid my portion of it. This is my wife's portion. The gym, looks like we've already paid it off for the month. Parents, we only have 100. Vacation, we have, how much do we have in here? 120, 40, 45, 50. So we have 150 for vacation. Give me 1 second. Put it aside. Sinking funds, there's nothing in there because literally we just started this one. It's actually going to be the first check that we're going to be adding any money to the sinking funds. The next item is the fund money. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. So we have been using some of that already. So we have 115, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, so we have been using some of that already. So, but for now, that's what we have. So I'll put that to the side. And this is the newest one as well, savings. I need to go ahead and create a better one so you guys can see it. But for now, I just literally just wrote it out. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start stuffing them. So let's go ahead and do this. The first item, the first envelope that we're going to be stuffing today is going to be rent, the most important one. We need to have somewhere to live. So for today's check, we are going to be putting $400. So I'll go ahead and get the cash. I'll get 400. So we get 1, 2, 3, 400. And I'm going to get that cash and stuff it in the rents. To be honest, guys, doing this envelope stuffing is something that I think is very useful. It keeps us on track. It makes us not spend too much, and it lets us know exactly where our money is going. So if you guys haven't done any type of budgeting, start off with the cash envelope system. I think you'll find it very useful and very easy to do. Okay, and it's actually pretty fun. The next is the utilities. So for utilities, looks like we're only going to be putting $20. So I'll get the 20 and I'll go ahead and put it in here. Let me know in the comment section right now, do you guys feel that the cash envelope system works for you? If you don't use the cash envelope system, let me know which budgeting method you use in the comment section right now, because maybe at some point I can maybe use it. Okay, so now let me show you guys. So for groceries, all the way down basically to gym, we're not going to be putting any money in there because we've already filled it out from the first check. Okay, so let me see. So groceries, I'm not going to be putting in anything in there. Let me put it here. I'll put it to the side already. Restaurants, we're not going to be putting any in there. Car gas, we're good to go. Cell phone, we're good to go. Internet, nothing goes in there. Spotify, put it to the side. Student loans and car insurance, both of these are going to be going to the side. Okay, so I'll put it to the side. And now we just have a few more envelopes. Oh, sorry, I'll put this one to the side as well. Okay, now we just have a few more envelopes. So for today, for parents, we are going to be putting in there $100. So you guys can see. Let me just move this up a little bit so you guys can see. So let me get the parents envelope. It's going to be $100 bill. Put it in there. Put it to the side. So vacation, we're not going to be putting anything in there. Sinking funds, we are going to be putting something in there, which is going to be a total of $165. So let me get the 100. Let me see. 100, 20, 40, 60, 5. So $165 is going to be going straight into the sinking funds. So let me just go ahead and open that up really quick. Alright. And if you, long story short, the only sinking fund technically that we do have is we need to buy a new car. And again, that video specifically is here on the card on the upper right hand corner, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Okay, so fund money, we are going to be putting looks like we are going to be putting $575. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 575. So far 500. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I think we should be good. Let me just make sure to count it. So again, 575 will be going to the fund money. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay. So $575 will be going to the fund money category. Now, let me go ahead and get the fund money. Hopefully it still fits in there. 575. So let me make sure to write it down. So $575 that is put away. Okay. Now the last envelope that we have here is the savings, because some of you guys have been asking, Jesse, are you not saving? What's the point of doing cash envelopes if you're not saving? And yes, guys, we are saving money. Believe me, we are saving a lot of money. Some of you guys have been saying that we are reinvesting, and yes, we are investing. I know Dave Ramsey always mentions not to invest when you're trying to get out of debt, but we're only doing like that 4% at work, the 401k match. It's not that much, so we are doing that. So technically my check is way bigger than this, but after those, you know, that cash that's taken out, that's what I bring back. And also my wife, her check is bigger, but she also leaves 4%, just what the company matches. So now, with that being said, this money that you see right here, this is going to go straight into our savings. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, $700. Okay, so $700 will be going straight into the savings. And what I'll end up doing is maybe once a month I'll do a specific video on how much money we have saved for that specific month. Okay, that you guys can know exactly how much money we saved using this method of the cash envelope system. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that for you guys later in the month, but for right now, it looks like all of the envelopes have been stuffed and I think we're ready to go. Now, one thing I do want to mention, I think I want to upgrade this one from the envelopes that we do have. Looks like it's not going to fit anymore, so I need to probably get a bigger one. If you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comment section. But other than that, I think that's it for me today. This is a new sheet that we are going to be using moving forward. Of course, as each month comes by, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this. But for now, I think this is a sheet that's very easy to use. And if you guys are interested in this, I can go ahead and share with you. All you have to do is just give me your email on the comment section below, and I can go ahead and email this to you directly. That way you guys can start using it as well for free. It's on the house. Okay, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you guys that have been subscribing as of today. Let me just pull up how many subs we have. Looks like we have 676 subs. I really appreciate every single one of you that has clicked that subscriber button. Hopefully we can reach 1,000 subscribers soon, hopefully by my birthday, which is March 15. If you can help me reach that, that will be the best present ever, now that we're going to be turning 28 years old. And yes, I haven't mentioned that, but we are 28. We're going to be turning 28 in the next few months. But other than that, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like. That will definitely help us out a lot on this channel. With that being said, I think that's it for us for today, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys. Peace out. Have a good one.